How do you heal a broken heart? I did a tarot pull and I pulled cards for it today, and I posted that video earlier so you can check that out. But it made me want to talk about healing a broken heart. Maybe you are dealing with a broken heart right now. Maybe you have one from a relationship that is ending. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you're separating. Maybe a friendship is ending. There's a lot of endings happening right now. That's where we're at. Um, Numerology wise, we're on a 9-year. That is things ending. From what I understand from the astrologers that I watch, I don't know that much about it yet. I'm actually thinking about learning it in depth this year in 2026. One of the things I want to do is learn astrology in a much deeper way. But I see that because of certain planets and certain aspects, that's in certain houses, that is also a sign of a lot of endings, a lot of change, and a lot of people are walking around with broken hearts. Maybe your broken heart is from your immediate family. I mean, we just had Christmas, maybe there was fights. Somebody said something to you that broke your heart. Um, Maybe you weren't invited to Christmas from your family. You're not speaking to somebody in your family, so you have a heartbreak about it, right? So how do we heal our broken hearts? Well, everybody has a different way of dealing with their broken heart, and it's not uncommon to self-medicate, right? Whether it's food, alcohol, drugs, sex, um, shopping, anything so that we don't want to we don't want to go inside of our hearts. But the only way to heal a broken heart is you got to go through the pain of it. You have to go through it to heal it. And that's not always easy. Um, Actually, it's usually not easy. It's very, very difficult. It's very, very painful. But that is something that all right, I'm going to say this, and this is just my belief, and you can take it or you cannot, that you signed up for. So I believe strongly that we came in to have some. I talked in a video about soul contracts, that we have some soul contracts with some people, and their job as the actor in our play was to break our heart because there was something we wanted to grow from. There was something we needed to learn. And it could have been forgiveness, it could have been self reflection, it could be abandonment issues, it could be not loving ourselves enough. And we wanted to learn how to love ourselves in this human body. I mean, there's a million, zillions probably of different ways that it could work out. And it's so intricate and it's so complicated, and we're all so connected, and the magic of the universe is how it all works is mind-blowing, right? And then of course there are many alternatives, right? The parallels that could happen, the time jumps, the jumping into a different parallel life. Like, there's just so many directions. You make a choice, you go here, you go there. But if a lesson is for you to have a deep betrayal, where you have a deep heartbreak because you needed to learn something, I believe that that was something that you selected to learn about yourself for your soul's journey. Now, I'm saying this from when we're looking at things from the bird's eye view, and we're not in our human form, and we're not realizing how painful it really is. And, we're looking at, well, we have eternity to grow and to learn, and we're only on this body and this planet for a number of years. And then we move back home, and then we reassess, and we keep going on our journeys. So before you look at me like I'm a crazy person and say, why in God's name would I ever, ever, ever choose this? I think if we were making the choices in our physicalness, in the matter that we're in the denseness that we're in, we wouldn't be making those same choices. So I think it's because we're coming at it from a whole different perspective, from a whole higher knowing, with our angel team, with our spirit guides, with our family, soul family, who is playing the parts, that are going to play the parts for us. So while you're going through your broken heart, maybe ask, when you can, I mean, first of all, do self-care. Take care of yourself. If it is you need to cry and be left alone, for a little while and just let it out, then that's what you need to do. If it's moving your body to work things out physically, then that's what you do. I have a friend, and when she was going through a broken heart, it was kickboxing helped her so much, because she could get it out of her body, because there was a lot of betrayal and a lot of anger there. For me, it was immersing myself in books, fiction, not nonfiction. I did listen to nonfiction also to kind of help me understand why certain things happen and why it would happen like this. But it was losing myself in stories. I'm a big reader. I love fiction. I love to get lost in the stories. So that helped me tremendously. If it's sticking your hands into the earth, if it's grounding, if it's meditating, if it's shutting your phone off for a week and just telling everybody, I'll be okay, I just need some personal space. If it's taking a vacation for yourself, whatever it is that is going to help you work through it, is what you need to do for you. But beyond that, the bigger picture is, I think, asking yourself, what is this teaching me? What is this showing me? Why this happened? Okay, go in the whys. Of course, ask why, but don't stay in the whys and victimhood forever, right? That's where we get trapped. When we're going through something heartbreaking, we need to grieve the loss of it. We need to grieve the loss of the actual person if somebody broke our heart. And we also need to grieve the loss of what we thought it was going to be, especially if it was, say, a marriage and a marriage is ending, right? There's the loss of what you imagined growing old together. You imagine this, and all of that is gone now too with this person. So those things need to be asked and looked at also. But the deeper question is, okay, what was I meant to learn from this experience? Because you are, or you wouldn't be going through it. Okay, there's some people who skate through life, who have had minor, things happen, but have been lucky in the sense that they never had a major heartbreak in this life. But I guarantee you they have in another life, right? But we're talking about you, who's going through this heartbreak right now. If it's a difficult relationship with a parent, right, who abandoned you. I have a friend who is going through something right now because she was abandoned by her parent, and who now recently passed away, right? So there's a lot of stuff coming up for her to deal with. So why did this happen to you? So you could learn what? And just allow the answers to come. Don't force it, just allow it. Ask the question, what am I supposed to learn from this? Where is this supposed to take me now? Because for me, when I had my broken heart, it completely changed the whole trajectory of my life. And now looking back, I can see why it happened, and it was a blessing. But at the time, I couldn't. So just allow the answers to come. Take care of yourself. Maybe have a journal, jot down any things that come in your mind, so that you can work through it. But I can promise you this, okay? You will get through it. You will get through it. And time helps tremendously. But take care of yourself. All right, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.